We Ascari are a solemn species. It comes naturally when the average Joe from your hometown might be older than writing of the species you are talking to. It also makes it difficult to truly connect with Xenos. Almost everyone but our most radical xenophobes burned forever by loss after loss. When the humans joined us across the stars, they were amazed. We had all the technology they dreamed of and more. We were fascinating to them. And at the initial reverence, we were afraid they would take the path of some of the not exactly intelligent species and worship us as gods. Our fears were unfounded, fortunately. Instead, they asked to learn. Imagine our surprise. Not pleading, not threatening, not even guilt-tripping. They were just really curious and wanted to learn. That got our attention. In fact, that got so much attention that we, for the first time in, well, forever, were truly invested in the species. They wanted to learn from us, that we would learn about them. I was one of the first to migrate to Terra, and I have never regretted it. Everything about humans just screams variety, change, and innovation. I myself made a breakthrough in white dwarf anatomy theory by observing their fireworks. It stands to reason, then, that I be the one documenting the mark that this wondrous species has and will leave on the universe. The fondest memory of my time on Terra, prior to its destruction, will always be a discussion I had with a philosophy professor. Such an advanced field. I nearly squealed when I saw the faculty name, near the initial months of my stay, in which he explained to me the particular concept of the human condition. You see, humans evolved too fast, or at least their societies did. They went from jungle primates to hominids in 500,000 years, and from then, they just kept accelerating. 300,000 and they were hunter-gatherers, 100,000 and stable societies formed, 10,000 and Neil Armstrong walks on Luna. They uncovered secrets of the universe with a brain that was still optimized to living in a straw hut. This leads to a so high amount of youth suffering from existential despair that it is considered a rite of passage by many to survive your first existential crisis. The most common answer to the crisis, he told me, is accept that you are enough. When he told me that, I was stunned. That would have been a most unsatisfactory answer for most members of our species. After all, we have all the time we need to learn and improve ourselves, to push the limits and break through every block, every doubt that worms in our hearts. They weren't so fortunate. The constant, looming presence of death only added to the horrors encroaching on the human mind. Enough. What a beautiful word. Everyone has used it, but not like the humans. They accept that they are enough, mostly. The few that don't are incredible individuals. They have a spark inside, something more that drives them to new heights. That spark will push a human to look up the mountain he's climbing and walk faster. That will see a new branch of science born out of the idle musings of a madman. That would eventually be the ruin of the row. The humans are not enough. They are not smart enough to truly comprehend the fundamental secrets of the universe, but they are smart enough to mourn this loss. For me, though, they are more than enough.